I had always considered myself a lucky man. My life was predictable in the best ways. A steady job, a beautiful home, and a loving wife who seemed to adore me more with each passing day. That evening, we were invited to a friend's birthday party, and I expected nothing more than laughter, drinks, and the usual small talk. Little did I know, the night would take a turn that would make my world spin completely out of control. The party was lively, filled with people I barely remembered meeting and faces I hadn't seen in years. My wife, radiant as always, kept smiling at me, holding my hand as we navigated through the crowd. I was content to bask in her attention, proud to show her off. Then, as the host called for everyone's attention for a toast, she stepped forward unexpectedly, my hand slipping from hers as she turned to face the room. With a bright, almost mischievous smile, she raised her glass and announced, "Everyone, I have some exciting news. My husband and I are going to be parents." The room erupted into cheers, applause, and congratulations. I froze. At first, I thought it was a joke, a playful exaggeration meant to get a laugh. But as the cheers continued and everyone's eyes turned to me, I realized she was deadly serious. I swallowed hard, trying to force a smile, my mind racing. There was just one problem. We had been careful, and we both knew that no child was on the way. Panic twisted inside me as I searched her face for a hint of truth or a hint of jest. But her smile didn't waver. The room kept clapping, friends hugging us, offering advice and congratulations, all while my stomach sank lower with every passing second. Later, when we finally slipped away from the crowd, I confronted her gently but firmly. "What was that?" I asked. Her expression softened, almost apologetic, and she whispered, "I wanted to see how much you really love me, and maybe I wanted them to believe it first." I blinked, confused, hurt, and incredulous all at once. It was a stunt, a cruel little test that I had never expected, wrapped in layers of humor and manipulation. The ride home was silent, heavy with unspoken thoughts. I kept replaying the cheers, the smiles, the moment everyone had believed something that wasn't true. I realized that in one evening, the line between joy and deception had been blurred so thoroughly that I wasn't sure what to feel. By the time we got home, I understood one thing. This was a story I would never forget, and one that would test the limits of trust, patience, and love in ways I had never imagined.